Imagine a world strangely silent. The gentle hum of bees, once a familiar sound, is gone. Meadows, once bursting with colorful wildflowers, now stand strangely muted. Fruit trees, once heavy with the promise of apples, pears, and plums, bear only empty branches. This is a world without bees. Bees, those industrious little creatures, are not merely producers of honey. They are the unsung heroes of our ecosystems and, indeed, our food supply. Their tireless work as pollinators ensures the reproduction of countless plant species, from the wildflowers that paint our landscapes to the crops that feed our growing population. Their absence would be nothing short of catastrophic. The importance of bees to our planet and our survival cannot be overstated. They are the invisible threads that hold together the intricate tapestry of life on Earth. Their disappearance would unravel this tapestry, leaving behind a desolate and uncertain future. We must understand the consequences of their loss and take action to protect them. The fate of bees is inextricably linked to our own. Pollination is a delicate dance, a beautiful interplay between the animal and plant kingdoms. Bees, with their furry bodies perfectly designed to collect pollen, are masters of this art. As they flit from flower to flower, sipping nectar and gathering pollen, they inadvertently transfer these tiny grains of life. This simple act is vital for the reproduction of a vast majority of flowering plants, including a significant portion of the crops that feed humanity. From the almonds in our breakfast to the coffee that kickstarts our day, from the juicy strawberries in our desserts to the tomatoes in our salads, we owe a debt of gratitude to the humble bee. Without bees, our agricultural systems would collapse, leading to widespread food shortages and economic instability. The impact on human civilization would be swift and severe, but the importance of bees extends far beyond our dinner plates. They are essential for the health and diversity of wild ecosystems. They pollinate the wildflowers that provide food and shelter for countless other species, from butterflies to birds. Their role in maintaining the balance of nature is fundamental. The immediate consequences of a world without bees are chillingly clear empty market shelves and subsequently empty plates. The agricultural industry, heavily reliant on bee pollination, would be among the first to feel the impact. Crops would fail, yields would plummet, and food prices would skyrocket. The most vulnerable among us would be hit the hardest, facing hunger and malnutrition. The scarcity of fruits, vegetables, and other bee-pollinated foods would have dire consequences for human health. Our diets, deprived of essential nutrients, would become impoverished. This could lead to a rise in chronic diseases and weaken our ability to fight off infections. The very fabric of our society, built on the availability of food, would begin to fray. The economic repercussions would be equally devastating. The collapse of the agricultural industry would trigger a domino effect, impacting food processing, transportation, and retail sectors. Millions of jobs would be lost, livelihoods destroyed, and economies would falter. The world as we know it would be irrevocably changed. Section 4. Beyond the dinner table, a world unraveling. The ramifications of a world without bees extend far beyond our immediate needs. The long-term ecological consequences paint a bleak picture of a planet in decline. The intricate web of life, already under strain from human activities, would further unravel, leading to a cascade of negative impact. Without bees to pollinate them, countless plant species would face extinction. This loss of plant biodiversity would have ripple effects throughout the ecosystem. Herbivores deprived of their food source would decline, followed by the carnivores that depend on them. The intricate food webs that sustain life on Earth would collapse, leading to widespread ecological collapse. The very landscapes we cherish would be transformed. Forests would dwindle, meadows would fall silent, and the vibrant tapestry of life would fade to a dull monochrome. Soil erosion, desertification, and climate change would accelerate, further degrading the planet's ability to support life. The Earth would become a less hospitable place for all living creatures, including ourselves. Section 5. The hum of hope, our turn to pollinate change. The future may seem bleak, but there is still hope. Just as human actions have contributed to the decline of bee populations, we have the power to reverse this trend and protect these vital pollinators. It's not too late to act. We can all become guardians of the bees and, in doing so, safeguard our own future. One of the most impactful actions we can take is to create bee-friendly habitats. By planting pollinator gardens in our backyards, schools and communities, we can provide bees with the food and shelter they need to thrive. Native wildflowers, with their diverse shapes and colors, are particularly beneficial, offering a feast for the senses and a lifeline for our buzzing friends. Reducing or eliminating our use of pesticides is another crucial step. These chemicals, while intended to protect our crops, have devastating effects on bee populations. By opting for organic farming practices and choosing pesticide-free produce, we can help create a safer environment for bees and other pollinators. Section 6. A future buzzing with life. Imagine a different future, one where the air is alive with the hum of bees. Wildflowers carpet the meadows, their vibrant colors a testament to the health of our ecosystems. Fruit trees groan under the weight of their bounty, a symbol of abundance and resilience. This is the future we can create if we choose to protect bees and the vital role they play in our world. Every action we take to protect bees, no matter how small, is a step towards a brighter future. By supporting beekeepers, advocating for bee-friendly policies and educating others about the importance of pollinators, we can all contribute to the solution. Let us work together to ensure that the gentle hum of bees continues to be a source of life and beauty for generations to come. The fate of bees, and indeed the fate of our planet, rests in our hands.